There is just something special about a Major League ballpark that tells a story about the city's history, culture, and development. Baseball stadiums have a uniqueness and charm that other sports stadiums don't quite possess. I want to highlight the cities and teams that have done an excellent job locating and designing their ballparks for people, not cars. As always, I used walkscore.com to help me compile the list. You might be surprised about what the numbers say. And just for fun, what about the worst ballparks for people? Dodger Stadium. Dodgers fans spend 2 hours in traffic on the 5 just to get to Dodger Stadium, only for the poor souls to be doomed circling the parking lot for eternity. Globe Life Park in Arlington. Arlington voters continue to vote against any proposal for transit. It is currently the largest city in the states without a mass transit system. Their fans are perfectly okay with paying $40 to park and walk through an endless maze of cars in 100 degrees. Kauffman Stadium. Wouldn't you love to walk across a highway to America's finest diner, Denny's? Well then, Kauffman Stadium is the place for you. Hey look, I admittedly don't like the Dodgers or the Rangers, so I'm happy to have the opportunity to bash them. Now for the best ballparks for people. Starting off at number 10, Oracle Park. Oracle Park is in the Soma neighborhood of San Francisco. It's been home to the Giants since 2000. MUNI provides train and bus service to and from Oracle Park. The ballpark definitely revitalized Soma. If you have time, you should absolutely walk the Embarcadero. Always bring a jacket for the later innings. Or you could always just arrive in your kayak to McCovey Cove for a shot at a long ball. Nationals Park opened in 2008 along the Anacostia River in Washington, D.C., and of course, when you're in DC, you should always use the Metro. The stop is Navy Yard on the Green Line. There's plenty of fun to be had in Navy Yard. Blue Jacket is a solid spot, if you don't mind a crowd. All right, who would you take in a foot race between George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, or Abraham Lincoln? My money's on Lincoln. Number 8, Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Opened in 2009. You can hop on the 4 train, jump off at 161st Street, Yankee Stadium station. You should get there early so you can go to the park next to the new stadium and see where the real Yankee Stadium once stood. You could stop at Stan's or Billy's Sports Bar. They're both across from the Heritage Park softball fields. Just take a walk along the concourse. It's like a museum, ending with Monument Park, of course. Number 7, Petco Park in San Diego. The park opened in 2004, replacing Qualcomm as the home stadium of the Padres. You can take the trolley, get off at the Gaslamp Quarter Station, or better yet, take the protected bike lane all the way down 6th Avenue. The Gaslamp District was already developed before the ballpark was there, but Petco Park really helped revamp the entire area. Although it was slated for demolition in the original design, they left the old Western Metal Supply Company building in place. It's been totally renovated and is now the Padres team store and suites. Number 6, Coors Field, home of the Rockies. Opened in 1995. It's located in Denver's lower downtown neighborhood. You can take the light rail to 16th Street Mall or Union Station, and it's just a quick walk from there. Better yet, cruise down the Cherry Creek Trail and make a right down Lawrence Street on the protected bike lane. Feel like you gotta stop at Biker Jim's. It's the go-to for a pregame hot dog, and there are countless breweries and eateries and drinkeries and distilleries and dispensaries all around the ballpark. You can catch an epic sunset dipping below the Rocky Mountains from the right field rooftop bar. Numero 5, Target Field in Minneapolis. It's in the historic warehouse district of downtown Minneapolis, and it's been home to the Twins since 2010. You can take the light rail, get off at the Target Field station on the blue or green line. Also, you can bike down the Cedar Lake Trail, which goes directly under the stadium. Then head to the Loon Cafe for a grape ape. If you're looking to explore, there are multiple balconies at Target Field where you can look out at the city. Number 4, Safeco Field. T-Mobile Park. Still sounds weird to say that. T-Mobile Park actually had the best overall walk score, but I docked it a little bit because there's still just a bit too much industrial nearby for my liking. The light rail is definitely the fastest, cheapest, and easiest way to get to the game, and stops 1 block away from the stadium. Be sure to get a Seattle dog on Occidental outside the stadium before the game. Grab a Pyramid Hefeweizen from the left field corner beer stand before heading to the Penn and the Baseball Museum of the Pacific Northwest. Number 3, Wrigley Field, home to the Chicago Cubs. Whoa. How is Wrigley not number 1? I'm only docking it solely because it's not really centrally located within the city. It is kind of more of a north side only attraction. It first opened in 1914 in the Wrigleyville neighborhood. You can take the red line on the L and get off at Addison. Maybe walk over to Clark Street, head into Old Crow. If the weather's decent, head upstairs to the rooftop, drink some beers, and eat some barbecue before the game. If you want a distinct Wrigley experience, go for the rooftop seats. They're expensive, but worth it. But if you just want to party, go to the outfield bleachers. Number 2, Fenway Park near Kenmore Square. Since 1912, it has been the home of the Boston Red Sox. Fenway is accessible via the Green Line, commuter rail, and the Orange Line. The streets surrounding the stadium are closed off to traffic on game days, which is spectacular. Practically everything around Jersey Street, formerly known as Yankee Way, is a bar or a restaurant. Be sure to get to the game early and just simply take a walk around. Take it all in. The ballpark is well over 100 years old. There's so much to see. Number 1, the Sky Dome in Toronto, aka Rogers Center. I was a little bit surprised about this one too, but it passes the numbers test. It passes the eye test. Toronto has a gem of a ballpark. It opened in 1989 on the former railway lands near the northern shore of Lake Ontario. Take the GO train into the city. Union Station is a 5-10 minute walk from the Sky Dome, so you'll avoid all the parking and driving headaches. You know, it wasn't that long ago that a nice walk down Front Street from Union was arguably even better than the game itself, but now the Blue Jays have a great team. Rogers Center was the first fully retractable roof and was revolutionary at the time. It's currently going through a multi-year $300 million privately funded renovation that will transform it from a multi-use stadium to an even better ballpark experience. So which ballparks did I miss? As always, thank you for watching my channel, and go Stros.